And the key issue we've noticed when it comes to employment that isn't very stable is temporary job agencies. And the reality is far too many people in this province have to rely on temporary job agencies to be able to find employment. And what happens is when they're employed through an agency, there are two main issues that come up. One is people find that their pay is docked or clawed back by the agency. And sometimes it's as much as 40% of their pay. The second issue that really impacts people is a lack of benefits. So really people who are working through temporary agencies aren't treated with the same dignity and respect as permanent full-time workers. So this motion essentially calls for respect, calls for people being treated with respect and dignity. People who work through an agency should receive equal pay for that same work that they're doing, for that comparable work. They should also receive the same benefits. And the two other ingredients that I think are quite offensive that currently go on and we're hoping to solve is, one, the first issue is people who work through an agency for up to 6 months, if the employer, the client company, wants to hire that person on, they have to pay a penalty fee to the agency just to hire someone directly. That seems very offensive at its core. It seems so unfair that someone can't get hired on directly, that there's this barrier. And the other issue is that we see people working through temporary agencies at the same company for so long, never actually getting hired on in a permanent manner. And so this bill this motion would require that client companies hire directly an employee that's been hired on at the client company for more than 6 months.